All right. So you finished your novel, right?
Mm-hmm.
You completely finished it? Okay. So today we're going to identify some themes that you had in your book. So is there one theme that you can think of just right off the top of your head that was in your book?
That somebody doesn't seem as bad as...
It's okay.
I don't know, because I'm trying to describe the witch. Like,
Okay.
everyone thought she was bad, but in reality, she wasn't that bad as everyone was thinking she was.
Okay. So kind of like a character trait situation?
Yeah.
So what type of category for themes would that fall under? Is that like love, sorrow, family, friendship?
Love?
Okay, why would love?
Because she kind of cared for Luna.
Okay.
Guys, just keep getting flocked.
That's okay. Elaborate on that a little bit. I mean, she cared for Luna.
She after Luna drank the star or moon dust, she didn't like throw her away. Like, she's just kind of like, she actually cared for Luna, as most people probably wouldn't in that situation.
Okay. So she showed empathy to her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there another theme you can think about? That's under a different category. So we got love. What about like sorrow or friendship or family? Because I guess the one that you described could kind of be under friendship as well, right?
Yeah.
So what about like sorrow or family? Do you know what sorrow means?
Kind of.
Okay. What do you think it means?
Like, not feeling bad for someone, but just in general feeling bad.
Okay. So feeling kind of down?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm having this discussion with you because the assessment that we're going to do at the end of our discussion is I'm going to have you do a short constructed on a theme that you found in the book, and I need you to have textual evidence with it. So just trying to get your brain working so we can have this discussion to help you do that.
Doesn't that kind of like under fall for sorrow too, because she felt sorrow for Luna?
Okay. Why do you think she felt sorrow for Luna though?
Because she know if she didn't care for her, nobody would like know how to deal with her because of the moon's dust and stuff.
Okay. So kind of like maybe she felt like guilty almost.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. And Mr. Charles. Okay. What else? Because that's the same theme. That's the same one type of theme, right? So can you think of another one? Throughout the entire book. It doesn't have to be the last chapter you read. It doesn't have to be... It can be throughout the entire book.
Can I look in the book or?
Sure.
That's the only really one I can think of, because like there's...
Was there any other like major event that happened that was a highlight of the book?
fell in love with Luna, or like
Okay. So what would that evidence, what type of category for theme would that evidence fall under?
love,
Love or
friend, family.
family, possibly? Okay, now why?
Because Luna, the witch and Glurk is her family, and like when Glurk finally started like, liking her, it probably like made a family bond.
Okay. And now let me ask you, is that like a traditional family?
No,
No, right? Because why?
because they're not related through blood.
Right. But because of their bond, they're
Family.
family. So that would be part of that theme for sure. And what could we say that theme is based on that situation? How could you summarize that into a sentence to describe that theme?
Don't look at somebody because they're different.
Okay, no, but what evidence would that go with? With which theme? The family one or the love one?
More towards family.
Okay, why?
Because
we talked about the family being non-traditional, right? Because they're not blood. So how does that theme fit into that evidence?
because
So why don't I help you with the one about family, and then I'll have you do the one about love. Okay? So the one about family, I would say that maybe blood doesn't mean everything, or that
family is not always related by blood. Or
family is not always related by blood. There's a bunch of different ways that you can reword it, but I would say something along those lines, because that's the evidence that you chose to use with it, right? Okay, so now what about the one about love?
with Glurk
And who?
and Luna.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Don't overthink it.
you want a theme for that?
Mhm.
Is that your question?
So your category for the theme is love, right? And your textual evidence is what?
Glurk falling in love with Luna.
Glurk falling in love with Luna. Now, what sentence could we construct to showcase that theme?
Trying to think.
What themes can you think about off the top of your head about other books? Just easy ones. What about with the tortoise and the hare? What would be the theme in that book?
That oh, I forgot how to say it.
Just try your best.
The slow one always wins the race. No.
Something like that. Yeah.
I forgot. I can't. I know what it is, but I don't know what it is at the same time.
That's okay. It's slow and steady wins the race,
Oh.
right? Okay, what about Finding Nemo? What would be the theme for that movie or book?
Is this something to deal with family or
Have you seen Finding Nemo?
barely?
Okay. What Disney movie is your favorite?
Elementals.
Okay, what is the theme in that movie or book?
It doesn't. You can love whoever you want.
Okay. Okay, what about another Disney movie or book? What about The Three Little Pigs?
I don't know the lesson, right? I'm gonna be honest.
Well, it's not the lesson, it's
Or-
just the theme.
I don't know the theme.
Okay. What about Little Red Riding Hood?
Don't trust strangers. Or no. Yeah, don't trust strangers.
Okay, now would that be the lesson or the theme?
Theme. Or lesson.
The lesson, right? Because it's trying to teach you to do that. What would be the theme?
Theme. But doesn't the theme and lesson go into like?
They can go hand in hand, but the theme is typically like for the tortoise and the hare, slow and steady wins the race, right? That's not the lesson. The lesson would be to what? Maybe to take your time or to not rush. That would be the lesson, right? Because it's telling you to do something.
So then the theme would be in that would be don't. I don't know.
Okay. So let's go back to the love theme that we're talking about with your novel. Okay? So you have two people falling in love in the book, right?
Mhm.
What are their roles in the book?
The rules.
What are those characters' roles? Who are these people?
Glurk is a swamp monster, and then Luna is a baby that drank Stardust or Moondust or something like
Okay. And they fall in love when Luna's older?
that. No, it's when Luna's a baby.
Okay. So when you say they fall in love, what do you mean?
Like,
Because remember, I haven't read this book. So,
but I mean, like, they actually didn't like actually fall in love. They just like started loving Luna.
okay. So it's not like in a relationship way.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in what type of way?
Like a.
Because when you tell me fall in love, I think like boyfriend or girlfriend, right?
No.
But it's not. But you're telling me it's not like that. Okay. So what would the relationship between them be?
Like would be like kind of like father and daughter.
Okay. Okay. So now we've broken down that the relationship is like a father and daughter relationship, but it's not traditional, right? Because we got that
Yeah.
from the family theme. So you're saying that Glurk loves Luna like his daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. So now think of that when you're trying to think of the theme.
Um,
Why does he love Luna?
I would have to go back into the book because that's like a long chapter ago.
Okay. Can you think of another book or a movie that has an overall theme of love?
An overall thing.
What about some of the Disney princess movies? Which one of those has an overall theme of love? 'Cause a lot of them do.
Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. What would the theme be for that movie? If we're talking about love.
The theme. No.
Okay. It's okay. Alright, so we're gonna pause.